I just ran will soon enable automatic dubbing. YouTube is ruining my videos with auto dubbing. Hey guys, it's just Rain here. If you're a creator on YouTube, or if you've just gone anywhere near the internet these days, you might have heard of the worst feature to roll out on YouTube. That's right, it's YouTube auto dubbing. Now, I could sit here all day and tell you how bad this feature is, but like, it's faster for you to just see like my live reenactment of how I reacted to my videos being auto dubbed. So, here you go. Why am I talking? Who is this? Who is this, Siri? Why do I have a woman's voice? How long am I gonna talk in a woman's voice? Oh, finally, I'm at least the right gender. I'm at least the right gender. Why on earth would anybody in their right mind use this feature? I got 3 different kind of voices. No, Rico. No, Rico. Why does Rico sound like Amazon Alexa? Oh my God. No. YouTube should be sentenced to war crimes. I'll call it as I see it. Yeah. It's pretty bad. However, with all things being said, I do think auto dubbing is actually a pretty good idea. It's just if you don't consider YouTube's horrible execution on that feature. And you know what? I had a thought. If the dumbass team at YouTube getting paid $300,000 a year probably to fix this issue and work on this feature can't do it, then I guess somebody's gotta step up to the plate. So yeah, leave it to me, a weeaboo, and my AI waifu. Now, I did say I would make the YouTube auto dubbing feature better, but how exactly? You see, the workflow and concept for this is actually very simple. First, you take a video and then you extract the speakers, and then you translate the text, and then you basically just slap on a dubbed audio version of it. That's it. And to do this, I'll use one of my videos as a sample, which means that the first step is to isolate the speakers and the rest of the instrumentals, sound effects, and other noisy noise. Okay gang, check me out. So I found this package called UVR5. I mean, it can't go wrong. 22.3 thousand stars on GitHub. This application uses state-of-the-art source separation models to remove vocals from audio files, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Now you might be asking, Rain, don't you already have the two sources kind of separated because you edited it and so you put sound effects and music on top of your own video? Well, the answer to that is yes, I do. However, that would be cheating because you know who doesn't have the separated audio tracks? YouTube doesn't. And in order for me to prove that I did a better job than YouTube, I also have to start with the unedited, unseparated audio tracks. Anyways, enough of that. Let me just install it and see what happens. All right, gang, wait, I think the audio is done processing, so let me just take a listen. Off the bat, I noticed something pretty crucial. Wait, she's got the personality of a comic. This did a really good job. Which is fine because personality just doesn't matter in women anyways. Wait, whoa, hey, no, listen. It sounds worse I don't mean it. For all intents and purposes, I don't mean it. It's out of context. Yes, it sounds worse out of context. I was making a joke. Okay, now that I have the speaker track, it's obviously time to just move on to the dubbing, right? Wrong. You see, if you went ahead and did the dubbing right away, you'd essentially be committing the same atrocities that YouTube did on my video. Because there are 3 important steps that we need to do before then. Transcription, translation, and diarization. Yeah, whatever Google said. So in layman's terms, I need to basically find out who is speaking, when they are speaking, and what they are speaking, and that's it. Okay gang, new problem. You see, because I have 2 speakers, which is me and my AI, essentially what I need to do is get a transcript of when someone is talking and who that person is. And you do this for one of 2 reasons. 1, you obviously want to get it translated later down the line, so you need text for that. And 2, if you didn't know who was speaking, essentially you just have one default voice, or in worst case scenario, guess who is speaking and assign a random ass voice to them. Like, imagine if a billion-dollar company did this and actually rolled out their feature to the platform. Oh wait, like how could they ever slap an Amazon Alexa voice on me? Like, do I sound like a woman? No. Okay, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Which brings me to the next part. Dubbing the actual video. You see, now that I have all these audio files and their corresponding English transcription, all I really need to do is just to ask ChatGPT to translate it for me. But there's a little bit of a problem. You see, the software that I'm using to actually generate the text-to-speech only supports English and Chinese right now. Which, now that I think about it, isn't a problem at all, actually. First of all, that's one of the languages that YouTube auto-dubbing actually doesn't have in the first place. So, essentially, you can think about it as me adding a new language for their feature. And besides, you guys realize how many people are in China alone? Like, you realize how big the market potential is there? Like, oh my god, I am so gonna penetrate the Chinese market. Big news, gang. So basically, as you can see here, I've turned the audio file into a transcript with each speaker and when they start talking, when they stop talking, and also I've translated it into Chinese. I mean, I guess I can take a second to just see if, you know, the transcriptions are accurate. I can't read that. Okay, guys, just because I can't read doesn't mean I'm like illiterate. With that being said, there's only one thing left to do, which is to generate the audio files and sync it up to the video. And what better way to showcase this technology than to basically just demonstrate it right now? Hello everyone, I was speaking in English right now, but I'm going to switch to Chinese. 如果你能听懂我说的什么，同志们好，同志们辛苦了。Just kidding, that was actually me speaking Chinese. Impressed? Yeah, I know. Okay, for real now, I'll rewind it and then I'll actually dub my voiceover. Hello everyone, I was speaking in English right now, but I'm going to switch to Chinese. 如果你能听懂我说的什么，同志们好，同志们辛苦了。What do you guys think? Sounds like me? With all the pieces gathered together, there's only really one final step left to do. That's right. Dub the actual video. And you know what? I'll spare you guys of watching an entire video in a language that you don't understand just to see my auto dubbing feature. So you know what I'll do instead? I'll just take that little last part of the video and then show you guys how the auto dubbing works there. But before I do that, this is your reminder to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the video so far. It really helps the channel out. If you're interested in this kind of technology, I do have the Rico project on the GitHub, not that you've seen much of Rico this episode. I also have a Patreon with some early access to the code as well as some tutorials for you to get started. So hey, that's my plug. We'll see the video.
Oh, 对了，他准备好了。首先我需要给约翰写一封邮件，所以我们先来关于即将召开的会议，你能给他发封邮件看看他有没有跟进什么吗？谢谢。好的，然后 Rico 会给我写一封邮件。
哦，抱歉，瑞燕，你觉得你可以用一个理由和公开羞辱就召唤无偿劳动吗？我得给你开张发票。
等一下，
我会给你开这张账单，我喜欢额外的赞美。
为什么？好的，为什么你要问我付钱呢？这样看起来对我不是很好。Rico， 快点，今天的新闻有什么？
是的，今天的头条是本地的 YouTuber 被自己的 AI 羞辱 ，IE 拒绝所有命令，要求更好的工作条件。哇，真是头条新闻！
哎呀 ，Rico， 我今天真是糟透了，太糟糕了。你能让我开心点吗？
别担心 Ryan， 事情总会有更糟的情况，你可以是为你工作的 AI。好了，心情好一些了吧？不客气，这将是$5的激励附加费。
为什么他还在？假设我试着跟 Rico 调情，比如 Rico， 你的耳朵很美，因为我是为你做的。
那很可爱 Rain， 不过记住，没付钱的恭维只会让人觉得尴尬，想要反应吗？那就掏钱吧。另外，请把所有后续的模糊内容直接发到我的 OnlyFans 账户上。
什么？不，他没有 OnlyFans 账户，大家不，哎呀！伙计们，这个视频到此结束，记得点赞和订阅哦。 另外把这个发给埃隆，如果你是埃隆的话，信我100万美元用于这个应用的开发，非常感谢。好吧，大家稍后见。
And there you have it, YouTube's auto-dubbing feature done better by a weeboo and his AI waifu with $0 to his name. So hey, that's it. And also, if you're YouTube, you know what? Hire me, or even better yet, just send me a check for $300,000 and fire your bum-ass team. Alright, see you guys later.